Okay, so we're actually going. So this is going to be similar to the medieval sort of live streams, but I don't know how to live stream, and I think I broke my Twitch, and because I don't have a phone number, it won't let me live stream on YouTube. So it's just going to be a live stream that I post as a video. So no editing, and just done exactly as I just explained. Yeah, this may take a few hours, and I may bring in random people, like Corssbones is here with me at the moment, and Gary might walk in at a point. But this is Dueling Fates. Also, it doesn't completely fit the screen, but it's alright. Okay, so we got our two new heroes.
Pangolia! I think that's right.
Yeah, Pangolia. Pangolia!
Look at him, look at him.
That was
like
actually
a
was
skateboard
quite
in the
good.
background.
Yes.
Oh, they see me rolling.
Yes. Yes, thank you. Okay. Styles of dash. A dasher style goes a long way. Okay, so he's a melee carry. He also comes under nuker, disabler, durable, escape, and initiator.
Definitely escape, because he can be like, they see me rolling.
Please stop. Finest warrior in the world. Contest. Okay, we won't talk through all that because that's just description. Right, his abilities. Okay, let's not start on that one. Let's not go over here. Okay, so this one's actually very interesting because first, as you can see, you choose a location to run to and then you point. So it's like a two-part ability, which is, it may take a while to get used to, but looks very interesting. Okay, oh, and also his passive can proc, and it does all the stabby stabs, and can do unique attack effects. Oh, sorry. There we go. I got that bit out. I'm good now. Alright, so this one, he slams down, causing damage, dealing damage in the area, and he gets a percentage of damage block, of total damage block, for, like, I can't remember exactly how much it is. Oh, it doesn't say that. But he, like, gets one for each unit present that he hits. Alright. This thing is kind of confusing. You don't get it, do you?
I don't get it.
Right.
Don't understand.
He has a chance to proc this heart piercer, and it doesn't do anything initially with that effect. Wait, so if we wait for the video to. Okay, there. So that does nothing initially, but after that 2 seconds, he gets this, which means he ignores all armor, and they're slowed by 50%, I think. So yeah, that's quite cool. And then we have, and obviously that procs with this, which is interesting. And then we have this, which I just think is going to be hilarious. I don't think it's going to be very good. I don't think it's a particularly strong ability.
You can just stun everybody.
I think all his other abilities make him a well-rounded hero, but this one's just kind of because Valve wants a laugh or something. And also he can do his shield slam while rolling around. Rolling Thunder, yeah. And he can also stop it by using his first again. And he just rolls into everyone, stunning, with increased mobility, can bounce off cliffs, and has trouble.
We can't go up
trouble
turning.
turning.
We can't go up.
What? You mean as in bouncing off? Okay. So that was that guy. That was good. That was like 3.5 minutes. We got that one done. Okay, so this is Dark Willow. This is probably the one that I'll be playing forever.
Oh yes, it's a support.
It's a range support, nuker, disabler, escape. Okay, let's not read the descriptions. Yeah, keep going. I love her voice. I absolutely love her voice. If you've seen any of the videos. Okay, so let's go to the first ability. Okay, so this. Basically, just chucks out 1,000 lone druid things.
And it's like treants.
Oh, I didn't actually need this on.
It's like Techie's traps that move too.
Yeah, or treants or lone druid. They're more like lone druids actually. They really remind me of that because it's the damage as well. So yeah, just chucks out a bunch of those. All right. Then we have Shadow Realm.
This is
confusing.
I
Okay,
understand it.
so
But
she
why
basically
does
does
Shadow-
flippin' Slark. She just becomes Slark and gets a
She
super
does
long
she does
snipe
bonus
attack.
magic damage, and on her attack when she comes out, it does bonus damage. I think depending on how
Yeah,
long
she
she's
just gets a massive snipe. So she Slark's ult with the snipe.
and
Okay.
bonus damage.
Then
magic.
we have they're killing new,
Oh yeah, and
new
then
boy.
yeah.
Yeah, so there's
See,
a
it's
just
sometimes-
slow tick down thing and then a
After 4
stun
seconds, it stuns you
with the
around.
visual effect that you can see above of the tick down time.
And then it stuns.
Okay, so that's self-explanatory. Then this one is a 2-part ultimate, so you can never
It
cast
does a lot of damage.
you can never cast these two at the same time. So first you've got the what's it, Jix, I don't know. I can't remember how she says it. Spins round and just does a ton of damage, so that's kind of self-explanatory and awesome. Then this one I really like actually, because it's a huge fear attack, which they've only recently reduced into the game with Lone Druid, and also later with Queen of Pain, if you saw that. One of her talents is her scream gives this fear effect as well. So I really like this new fear effect coming in to the game. It's really interesting. So you can basically really be a controller of fights. I understand why this is a support, even though it has a huge damaging and a sniping ability. You have this huge sniping and damage and this huge spinning round of damage. So it
I
could
wonder
be.
if that's magical, because then in Shadow Realm it'll do
Yeah, it
tons
could.
of damage.
This could be like a mid nuker or an off-lane nuker or something. But when you have these abilities, the giant root, the stun, and the terrorize, that makes it a support
That'd be
because
really
you
good.
can just chuck them around.
Boost everybody,
You can
so
just
they'll
make you
stuck,
can just
and then
make them
just
run round
pull 'em
constantly.
round. Oh, he's got a gun.
Yeah, apparently I didn't really. Yeah, there's a bundle of immortals. I'm glad they're not Arcanas. I'm glad they didn't just release Arcanas for all these new heroes coming out. That would kind of suck again. So that looks like
Oh,
there's
like
roses,
roses.
which looks really nice actually. Oh, well, what else is? Okay, there's this
You
gun.
his gun is in
What does it actually change? What is it? Just the
Maybe it's like Conquers.
because it looks cool on the effect.
Oh, he's running.
Is it run? Is he gonna run? Is that it? I mean,
Oh,
I'm not.
that shows something. Oh, whoa!
Oh, so it's like a barrage of
That's
bullets. Okay,
awesome.
that's cool. Who's this guy?
That's
This
a
is a
creep.
courier.
I mean, yeah.
Courier. That's not a creep. That would be
I
really weird.
didn't know.
I genuinely hope they don't add that to Dota. Custom creeps. That would be ridiculous.
Oh, it's been added in the workshop.
Oh dear, why?
That's cool.
Alright, so there's that, and then there's the
The
taunt where she drinks the flower,
What?
and this
And
guy's
this-
taunt.
Oh,
he-
yes!
His sword would have killed him by now. Okay, that was a really fake cough, I gotta say.
Okay, I'm good.
Didn't understand this. Obviously, I don't play ranked again because of the phone number thing. It's up there. This is from.
Oh yeah, I've seen they've changed ability
Better
track.
quality games. Yeah, we'll get on to that. Better quality games. Season medal. Okay, cool. Just give everyone a chance to play. First session in
Okay,
2 weeks.
that's
Okay,
all
this is
about-
interesting, but I obviously can't participate in it.
Aha!
Right. Guides are now in the Learn tab, so they'll all be up there. I won't click off because it took me a while to find this in Dota. But yeah, guides are in the Learn tab now, so
That's
you can
cool.
do that better. This I really like.
Oh
the
yeah,
look
yeah,
of,
yeah.
Because
it's like
the
Demo
amount
Hero,
of
but
times,
with a
not
proper-
really. No,
bit.
it's not. How is it like Demo Hero?
Because you get bonus gold, like a minute, bonus.
That doesn't happen in Demo Hero. You can
Yeah,
just
but you
spawn
get
in gold.
money.
Not really.
Oh my gosh.
It's like a normal game
And
times
you
2
can
speed.
kill
That's all it
towers
is.
quicker.
It's all it is. It's a normal game times 2 speed. It's not even relatively like Demo Hero. Anyway, yeah,
Or
that's
you can
awesome.
buy any
Where?
shops. So
Yeah, you can buy items anyway. So yeah, it's just a really spin.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Okay,
no.
so they've put in a bunch of new abilities. Can you stop knocking over all my stuff? Alright, so there's
New
new
matchmaking
good
kind of thing.
good ability draft. That looks alright. To be honest, I thought another hero was going to get a remodel. Didn't think he particularly needed one. But I like it. It's alright. I didn't really... How do we use this? There's no... So do you like hold Alt and then click the ground and these come up and then you choose one? Yeah, spam pinging is going to be very interesting.
More Arcanas, Matt.
No, that's a voice. That's the voice pack for this guy. So the jug thing now has voices. Right. Okay. Here we go. I don't know what that is. This is interesting. So every day 10 heroes are selected as bonus heroes, and if you play them, you get a mango. Randoming doesn't give gold anymore. You pick from these 10 heroes when you random. Well, you randomly gives you one, and you get that mango in addition to an iron branch, and also you can't repick now with that.
Lady.
After one patch.
Oh, I've seen the middle towers move.
I didn't know. I haven't actually seen the map. After.
And all bounty runes.
Stop! No. Shh. Stop! We're not there yet. You could just skip ahead, even though I did once. Shh. The middle lane has basically gone back to the way it was, in a lot of different things. They meet closer. I'm kind of going to be skimming through these ones now because it will take forever if I do them individually. So XP has been rebalanced. Neutrals won't deny, they give experience. The experience has been... so basically, melee creeps are now worth more than they were before. And range creeps have been reduced slightly. So
more bounty.
Range creep. The gold's increased in general.
I mean, it's quicker games. Yeah. Sort of.
But there's turbo mode now. The snail is
I
fast.
mean online.
The snail is fast. Oh, I clicked somewhere. Where did I click? There we go. So XP's been rebalanced and rescaled, and health has been increased for tier 1 towers. Okay, this is interesting. We start with a TP scroll. That's really nice. Maybe force some players to make rotations once in a while. So there are no shrines in the base either, and this is interesting.
Oh yeah,
Glyph,
creep.
you
That
can
is
use
really
Glyph
good.
can be used aggressively now to make your creeps immortal rather than using it on towers all the
I
time.
wonder if it was in siege.
Okay, so you got a siege probably that comes under creeps. So you got creeps coming at 30 minutes instead of 40, the extra one that comes with the wave. The HP's increased. That's just a bug fix. Not really sure about going into that. Also, don't really get that either because I've never played a game that long. I think 2 hours is the longest one I've ever played. Right. Again, not really sure about that one. Armor per agility has been rescaled, so that's down a little. Tier 1 towers armor. Tier 1 towers have been buffed quite significantly with health and armor going up. Tier 2 and 3 towers armor increased. 4 towers armor increased. Well, actually, it looks like everyone's armor's been increased. Roshan, filler buildings, shrine, ancient buildings, building. The melee and range barracks increased. Okay. So the tier 4 tower now has no health regen.
Oh.
But the ancient's health regen has gone up by 5, so that's quite interesting. So longer games will actually work if you can hold that ancient. Okay, so mid lane for Dire now has both sides. Not really sure about that. The ramps are narrower. The shrines are closer. Can't really explain this kind of map stuff
they've
without.
swapped with like the bounty runes sort of.
Yeah, that's with the offlane ones. Yeah, I know that. Offlane terrain is wider. I can't really explain much of this without seeing it. Yeah, the bounty runes have been moved around. Some general, multiple miscellaneous tree and line of sight adjustments.
Chinese hilarious. He's just like,
Stop.
kill me. You pick up trees.
Can you stop?
Okay.
We're doing map.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be like 2 hours until we get to him. I told you might get bored.
Oh yeah, Roshan's broken.
How? How is it broken? You can. It's strong now. You can tank it. Yeah, it gives the refresher option. We're not on that.
Look, I just saw Roshan there, so I was like.
Just map changes. Sure.
Everything's-
Okay. Yeah, it gives a consumable refresher orb, which I don't think isn't that overpowered
It is
because
really
on the
good.
third Roshan kill, people are building refresher orbs anyway. So a refresher orb that has one charge.
You don't know that? Level 1 Ursa.
Level 1 Ursa killed 3 Roshans. What the heck has he been doing for the whole game?
Before the game even starts. So we could have a refresher
Yeah, but the
orb by about
interval.
15
The
minutes.
No, you couldn't.
How?
Because the spawn interval. This is the third Roshan kill. He has respawn time, you pleb. I think it's like minimum of like 8 minutes or something. So that would be if you kill it before.
We still
That would
get
be.
about 30 minutes.
That'd be a minimum if you're like super lucky of 24-minute refresher or
And-
charge. If you do
okay.
this Ursa, which hasn't been done in ages. Okay, I haven't seen it in ages.
Okay.
So it's not overpowered. Besides, Roshan's a lot easier to kill now as well because of the whole illusions thing, where illusions don't die anymore, so you can tank it with
oh
illusions.
My gosh, PL.
Yeah.
PL could just
Well,
kill
not really.
us.
Any other hero with illusions that actually last a decent amount of time would be better, but yes, PL.
PL.
Respawn time
Oh,
rescaled.
yeah, they sleep at night. Which
They
is
sleep at
funny.
night, which is the thing that's been teased for like a million updates. Alright, finish with that tea now. You can't do whatever. Oh, right, it's using their abilities. You'd pull them. You can't do that, I assume. Not really sure about that. Again, need to play a lot of these things to understand them. Captain's mode changed with 6 bands in total. Illusions deal. Yeah, so this is the thing about illusions and Roche. So they deal 80% less damage. So they hardly do any damage, but you can still use them to tank. But Roshan's slam thing is stronger or something. I don't know. No, actually weaker. Oh, it's weaker, I think. Fountain. Nobody really cares about that. Not really sure about network. Hex can't be dispelled. That's interesting. UI indication to show mute, which is pretty good because a lot of spells have. So you know you have your hero and you have like effects. So like if you've used Monkey King's Jingu, you have the Jingu effect. If you're muted, it'll have an effect for that. Normally it didn't. To require a new option to require stop to interrupt. Oh right, okay. So you have to press the stop key. You wouldn't get that, but it's when you cancel abilities. So these are the last of the unique attack modifiers. Oh, oops, I moved the screen. Last of the unique attack modifiers to be removed from the game. So now literally anyone that has a new unique attack modifier doesn't have it anymore and can just use whatever. So you can get Anti-Mage, Desolator, and life. And Arc flippin', what's his face? OD with Scardy. What's happening? Oh well, OD's strong. Oh, why can I not scroll? Oh, no. There we go. Okay, I fixed it.
What is Arcanal?
That's OD's first.
What?
That's ridiculous. Okay. Turn rates, not really caring about that. See enemy mana regen. Regen rune changed. Okay. Oh, here we go. Neutrals. Woo! This is gonna take a while. We may have a break in between and just like eat and just sleep. Coffee. No, but baked beans. Oh yeah, just smear them all over the desk. Baked beans. I want some beans. Okay. Stomp. Yeah. Okay. Full of blog.
Oh,
okay.
that
It's just very small changes. Not really gonna focus on that. Okay. Oh, and the cloak's been increased. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so the courier. Its cost has gone up to 200. Wow, that's insane. That's significant. Rip all of your money forever.
Cost. What?
His move speed is increased. Speed increased.
Oh, that's good.
Flying courier upgrade can no longer be purchased. Oh. Oh, I get why they do that now. You don't have to upgrade courier
Oh,
now, ever
oh,
again.
that's good.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's
Automatically
nice.
3 minutes.
So
Yeah, you just gonna have less
step-
money at the start. Has a courier shield.
I'm guessing
You
it makes
can't
it
bottle
immune?
crow anymore, but that was like really skillful, but okay. Can't be purchased more than once. But we want to randomly put them in a chain around the ancients. Yes, exactly. Thank you for being sound effects on this video. Thanks for the clap as well. You never fail
Oh
me.
my gosh, no!
What?
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, core stuff.
Can't buy bottle anymore.
Wow, that's a lot of them.
All the
That's-
venom, that's not good for like overnight match and stuff like that. No more phase boots from side shop. Stout shield.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of stuff.
Ring of regen, that's like
All the
using
venom,
everything.
Sage's mask. You can't even do the you know, the like Aquila and Bacillus rings. Stout shields, you can't. Oh yeah, I forgot about the later thing that was changed.
Ring of
So
regen,
that
that's in
that
like
doesn't matter
everything.
as much as I thought now.
What's stout
You'll get that later. So things have been moved around. Observer ward cost increased.
shield? Oh my gosh.
You get XP for killing them though, or is that place? I didn't know you even got XP. Okay. Tango rescale from 4 uses for 5 uses, but more money. Smoke cost increase. Wow, supports are getting torn to pieces. Maybe that's because the gold reworkings for kills that were above. Maybe they mean you get more. So just general
Yeah.
tiny recipe changes that I'm
They
not
all
going to
know
care
provide
about.
cost. Yay! Now we're getting to rewards.
Right, okay. So, Ether Lens, item reworked. So we got, oh my gosh, look how much.
250.
So this is the new one. So now instead of that kind of stuff, it doesn't have the spell amp anymore, but you got significantly
A lot
more of
mana.
everything else.
Everything
And the
mana.
reason behind that is because of the new item. Okay, so Battle Fury. So now requires a Demon Edge, which is interesting because
What's a
so
demon edge?
I don't understand if the broadsword's cost is like is it there?
800.
No, broadsword isn't there. So does does that mean overall cost is cheaper? Battle Fury now requires Demon Edge instead of Claymore.
What's demon edge?
It's like the 2,400 one. instead of the-
2,200. That one.
What?
Instead of claymore and broadswords, you get.
Oh, I
that
get it
makes
now.
sense now.
So
it's cheaper,
cheap.
the whole thing
You have brain better than
I get
Lisa.
it. Demon edge is 2,200.
Yeah, I
and
get it
broadsword
now.
and claymore
I get it now.
is 2,006.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Move
that's
speed
not good.
reduced. You can teleport further away from buildings.
Oh, that's cool.
You need a perseverance instead of soul ring and recipe. Oh, do you not need soul ring at all then? No.
Oh, that's gonna mess us up.
Alright. Yeah, I like going soul ring.
Oh, you start with 14 instead of 12. That's
yeah.
good.
Floater duration reduced. Floater no longer just say. Oh, okay, that's cool. Armor reduction reduced. That's interesting considering everyone's armor went up. Okay, this is interesting. So we have a lot of these things that seem bad. So we got this, so you can't dispel things like repel and ethereal blade and all that kind of stuff. It can't be upgradable, so it's weaker,
Oh, it's
and
got
it's
no
cooldown.
charge limits. That's
I was
good.
doing a thing. I was gonna say the 3 bad things, and then I
Okay.
was gonna do.
Okay, get
You
on
just
with it.
ruined-
That
No,
never
no, it's happened now. Fine. No, it's done. Okay, more attack speed from that. Oh, the projectile flies slightly faster. Not sure if that makes a difference. You don't need an orb of venom to make this. I moved the screen over again.
That's
Cool. Oh, what have I? Oh, I clicked on it. There we go. Oh, no, not there we go. Why can't I? There we go. Okay, I can scroll now. So cooldown increased, so that's interesting. It can't be disassembled.
okay, that's just a bit random.
A hurricane pike now needs a wraith band instead of the recipe. I think it's slightly cheaper.
Oh.
Iron Talon's gone
No.
completely from the game.
Bloodseeker.
Don't get it.
He's just.
Well, you can still jungle him.
He's just failed.
No, it wasn't. You couldn't. Shut up. You get accuracy from that, which I'm not
I've never.
exactly.
I'm guessing it means like
sure about.
bonus chance of hitting people, like PA, my BPA.
Wait, no longer grants plus 10 damage.
Because it does plus 25 accuracy.
Accuracy provides 100 magical damage. So this thing like does magical damage when you hit with it, but it doesn't. So is it just does the item just give you that? I mean that's still cool, but
Maybe it's skull. Wait, it's
okay,
called
recipe
it's
cost.
called basher, not skull basher.
I don't know. Recipe cost increased. You don't get damage. Okay. Bashes can't be dodged. The damage is increased from magic. Okay.
Wait, what about the evasion thing? No longer gives damage. Okay.
Very confused about all this.
That just.
Okay.
Yeah, we were.
So now it needs a hyperstone and 2 javelins. So you get this huge
What
accuracy
a
thing,
javelin!
which the 2 things above that would do the accuracy that I said about. So you get a lot of attack speed from it. So it's a lot more attack speed based rather than the damage. And well, actually, it's no damage. You don't get any damage. You just get attack speed and this new accuracy thing that when procced, you do pure damage. So that's actually quite interesting. I'd like to see that work. Can't use that on yourself.
Okay, that's not bad. That's actually. I like
This is interesting. You have to use a mango now rather than this stupid circular item, which is like the worst item in the game, stats wise. Not really sure about any of this. Your archer doesn't have mana burn but gets a purge, and the building it is completely different. That is why stout shield is not a problem. That you can't buy in the side shop. Because I was thinking, oh no, you can't start with 2 slippers of agility and then upgrade it into poor man's shield in the side shop, but it doesn't exist. So
Oh well.
not really sure what agility character is going to do with their life now. Well, melee agility campers especially. What specific? You know what I mean.
Oh, that's not.
So you can't. Okay. Oh, okay. You reduce magic damage to buildings. That's cool versus like a Pugna Jakiro lineup.
Oh yeah.
Cost reduced. You now need that thing instead of that one. I'm very good at this. No longer automatically appear from. Okay, that doesn't really matter. No longer applies enemy damage reduction, but the speed bonus is increased. You can buy one of these every 10 minutes. Your accuracy goes up 40%. This item's been reworked, so you now get strength and health regen. I assume it still does sacrifice. Yeah. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what this means. I think it's gone up.
Yeah.
So like kind of counter full man shield. Okay, so Urn of Shadows is now magical damage, not pure, and the damage is increased to 200.
Oh, new
items coming.
Yeah.
Well, I think we'll cut it
I've seen
actually.
that.
We'll do a cut and a break because we're about to hit our 30 minutes mark. So Vlad's aura now stacks with all these things, so
Oh,
you
that is good.
can build a lot of aura. So it means it will stack with both the armor and the mana regen.
Does that
So that's
mean
actually
you could have
quite
Vlad,
interesting.
Aquila, and Ballas on the same
No.
Oh.
It means you can have Vlad's and 1, I think, because Aquila and Bacillus don't stack.
Oh, that's
But okay, so that was part 1 of this multiple part, we're not even halfway video. But actually, I was thinking,
Oh, man,
oh
man,
no,
we're on the new
I can't
items.
shift and tab. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we'll do that first. There we go. Right, now I can cancel. So we'll come back to new items.
Later on. In this video.
Later on. We'll probably do it in fun. Alright. Part 2. I started recording it.
Okay.
Because we're just doing drop-in kind of stuff.
Okay.
Don't make a mess with my biscuits.
Hammer meteor.
You're not very good at a surprise reveal kind of thing, are you? Oh wow, look what comes next. This is the meteor flipping hammer. Right. Oh yeah, I'm gonna finish this biscuit and then we can throw it. Alright. What are we doing? Where are we? Oh right, okay.
Finishing your biscuit.
Yeah. Okay, so you make this with ogre. Wait, I thought it was an ogre club. Oh well. At least it makes sense now, because the picture is of an axe. Although I'm sure it's called ogre club. So ogre axe, staff of wizardry, ring of regen, sage's mask. Okay.
That's actually really cheap.
Pretty decent cost. Gives quite good stats actually. That's pretty good stats. And obviously this. You stand still, channeling for 3 seconds, and then you throw a meteor from the sky and it stuns and does a damage per second debuff.
And it's really good against building.
Yes, that too.
That'd be good. What's it called? The pipe. Which has magical.
Yes.
Probably.
Oh, I didn't start the timer, did I?
Nope.
You can read through that one while I do it.
So I think you pronounce this Eon Disc. And that looks like Eon Disc.
Yeah.
Now
Or
it's
Aeon. No, I think that would be
vitality
Aeon
booster,
actually.
energy booster, and the recipe is quite a lot, but it's not that much. It's not like rapier or radiant or anything like that. So it gives 250 health, 250 mana, which is alright. Then plus 25% status resistance. It reduces the duration of effects. For damage per second, and yeah. And then it has a passive. Whenever you take damage and are below 80% health, you apply a strong spell on your hero and you gain a 2.5 second buff that reduces all incoming and outgoing damage to 0. It's got a cooldown which is 100 and it only triggers on player-based damage. So if you're hit by creeps, that doesn't count.
So I see this as being very situational as an item. The status resistance is something that will pop up again. Where'd you go? It will pop up again. Which is quite interesting that they now have this thing. So I see this item based on a further update that I've seen will be absolutely incredible on strength heroes. So we have the 200 health, 250 health, 250 mana, and this status resistance, which will become important. I know the passive's awesome, but this on a strength hero is kind of crucial, and you'll understand what I mean when we get to that bit.
What about net result? It reduces all incoming and outgoing damage to 0. I mean, net result just like does nothing.
Yeah, that's why this is very situational. Because it's not like a Lincoln Sphere where you can watch when it's gonna go off. Like it has a 100-second cooldown, and you don't know when this damage is coming in. When you have a Lincoln Sphere or a Lotus Orb on you see the people casting the spells that you know are gonna be blocked. With this, randomly when you're below this 80% health margin, you can gain this spell. So it could be pretty awful. It could be pretty awful where the damage you reduced is just basic melee attacks and a couple of pathetic spells. But I've seen examples where it's procced and then a Lina ult comes in and a Lion ult comes in and Dagons, and they all do 0 damage, and like you said, including the Necro ult. Now, how that works, right? Because when thinking of things like this is amazing, right? But you have to consider things like Sunder and Ancient Axe Blast. Because they are abilities that really ignore a lot of these rules, and I don't know if they will on this one. For example, if Ancient Axe Blast is like ticking out, and you are below the threshold, will this save you from shattering? Also, for example, would it block Sunder, and if so, how would it work? Would Terrorblade still switch health with you, but you don't take damage? Or would Terrorblade's ability
really
not work at all?
Maybe he gets your health, then none of yours.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could not work at all, or it could nothing could change, or Terrorblade could get full health, but you don't change because of the block. So abilities like that really change this. So this is like an upgraded urn. When I first saw it, I thought this doesn't do much more than urn. This really doesn't do much more than urn.
Yeah,
but then I kind of understood it a little after. So it requires all these things, blah blah blah. Gives not great stats, but so you have this urn behavior, but now any heals while you have this on you, any heals, if you've earned an ally and they're healing, any heals on them do more, as of what I understand, and I think it does none or less if it's on an enemy and an enemy is trying to get healed. Yeah, amplifies HP regen and heals by... Yeah, so it amps allied and it reduces... Oh, so is that it? It reduces... So, if this is on an enemy doing damage like the urn would, any heals that are on that guy that's like under the effect of this damaging it are reduced by 70%, so that's quite significant. Yeah, this one's very interesting.
Well, that's a lot.
Yeah, this is a big item. Sacred Relic and Helm of Iron Will, only 2 components. This is like quite a big item to go for. So that's 65 damage, that's pretty significant. I've seen this pretty good on the, I genuinely can't remember its name, Dark Wisp, is that it? The new one? The one that's not Panda. Yeah, I'm going with Dark Willow.
Dark Willow, that's it! Dark Willow.
So I've seen this pretty good on her. It dispels the target, so anything they had on them is gone, and mutes them, so they,
This is very...
I can't know what mute does exactly. I know it silences, but I think it breaks as well, so passive abilities are gone, I think. Like Doom with his axe. So anytime this target that has this on them is attacked, it gets slowed by 100% for a really small time. So it's almost like a mini stun in a way, because you won't be able to move if you're slowed by 100%.
It's like having a
so it's like almost like a mini stun. Yeah, and well, no, because they would still be able to cast abilities. It's like a mini stun, right? And it would become a perma stun, like but they can still, yeah, basically, because it's the slow for, by 100%. So the slow turns up when the projectile lands, and there's its stats. Okay, so this is the last one, I think. Yeah, this is what I was saying with the Ether Lens, why it doesn't have amp damage anymore. Because this one has that. So this is Stuff of Wizardry, Robe of the Magi, and the Recipe. Provides 16 intelligence, 100 spell amp.
What?
10 spell amp. 10% spell amp, and 10% mana cost and mana loss reduction. So, mana cost is that
so it's like an arcane move.
Everything costs 10% mana less. Costs, 10% mana less. And this one's quite interesting. It means that if someone's using a Diffusal Blade attack on you, or Anti-Mages drain mana, or Lions drain mana, or Keepers drain... Well, actually, I'm not sure how it would work with the Keepers, because that's based on movement. But all the others, it means that's 10% less. So this will make you strong against, like, Anti-Mage and Diffusal Blade carries.
That's not that
This, I know this. I'm not sure why they haven't done it in this update, but I know where this is going. This is another blade. This is a blade that gives an around 15 or 16 intelligence, right, and some special stats. Now, what does this remind you of? Because I've seen this in a mod. What does this remind you of?
A mod for Dota?
Yeah, I've seen this this item. Well, not this item, but an item similar to this in a mod. Basically, with this, no, in a Dota mod you play, not mod, custom game with, you know, I called it mod. Shut up. It still is a mod. Okay, so it's like a Yasha and a Sand, isn't it? As in an intelligence one. Yes, it is.
I guess.
Yes, it is. It's another blade, but this time for intelligence.
It's the exact same cost as well.
Well, I don't know, but it's around. Yeah, it's very similar, isn't it? It has exactly the same components, really. It has the big one that gives you 10, the smaller one, and a recipe with it.
Oh yeah, but it's the exact same as Yoshi.
Exactly. And I've seen in a custom game of Dota a unique item, which I think is where they're going with this, where it combines all three. Is where you have a triple sword. So you have the Sanjiasha and it would be Kaya, but then probably rename it something like a trade sword.
It would probably be a bit weird to have Sanj and Yasha go together. Then Kaya go with Sanj and Yasha.
They all had individual names. So you had Kaya and Yasha, Kaya and Fan. Well, it wasn't actually called this. I can't remember what it was called, but it's. Yes, I definitely think this is a concept that will happen, whatever way they do it, because this is very simple. Yeah, yes, the chair.
Although I think what they could do is maybe they could. It'd be a bit hard to make it though, because you'd have to do all that, like disassemble it. No, what's it called? Like lock combining. That's it.
What?
So say you got like Sanj and Yasha, you have to lock combining because if you did, those two would turn into Sanj and Yasha. Yeah, but then you couldn't add that to it because then it'd be Sanj and Yasha if you get one.
Well, maybe they get rid of Sanj and Yasha if they did that. They get rid of the Sanj and Yasha combination and just do one with all three. Yeah, so I can see that coming in the future, definitely, considering looking at what the requirements are, it's practically the same as the other two, so I can really see that coming. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what any of this means. I don't get it. They've reworked how HP regen and mana regen works, and adjusted some skills with it, and it's just not, because we talked about that item for a while. So it's all abilities. That's significantly reduced, but so Chemical Rage is giving a lot less HP, especially at these fuller levels. But considering all of them have been reduced, basically, it tells me that the overall health regen is going up. That's basically what I understand from that, I think. Okay, and then shrines are being changed around a little to fit that. Attribute changes. This is what I was on about. Okay, when I said that this stat reduction, 12 minutes, this stat reduction would be amazing on strength heroes. So, intelligence mana has gone up. All agility heroes have 5 less move speed. This is the bit. So that makes sense, the reduced move speed, when you see all this. They have a unique thing. Right, so before I reveal all that, you know how, right, if you're playing Storm Spirit, and you pick up a Staff of Wizardry, which gives you 10 intel, that'll give you the mana, regen, and it'll give you the damage, right, because you're intel. Whereas if you're playing Dragon Knight and you picked up a Staff of Wizardry, it would just give you the mana and the mana regen.
Yeah,
well, if your hero matches the item type, damage isn't the only thing that happens now. So now you have an additional unique perk. So for strength, that shows all of them. For strength, you gain status resistant, resistance.
Don't know what any of that means.
So, right, so like mentioned earlier with that item that gives status resistance of like 25% I think it was. So, if you're stunned, right, for 4 seconds, that is reduced by 25%, which I think in my maths would be 3. You'd only be stunned for 3 seconds. And if you're a strength hero, for every 1 point of strength you have, that goes up by 0.15%. So that doesn't seem great, but but for heroes like Centaur that would normally prioritize strength, and the Dragon Knight level 25 talent that gives him 40 strength, that's almost like I don't know, 5.
That's 60. That's 6%.
Yeah, so it can go up significantly, and it basically means strength heroes now will be resilient to effects. So like silence will last less, stuns will last less. So not only are these that makes sense in my mind, because not only are these strength guys more tanky and more health regen, and they have more health and are stronger, but they're also more resistant than other heroes to effects that go on them. So that is quite clever in my mind. Where'd you go? You're still over there. So agility, like I said, all agility heroes have 5 less movement speed. Agility heroes gain movement speed as a percent per level. So if you spam up, like with the status resistance, if you spam out agility on Drow, her ult is gonna make her just leg it, basically.
And Butterfly Match, she gets like 35%.
Well, Ethereal Blade. You'd be playing Ethereal Blade Drow. Just for the stats. Okay, and then intelligence heroes become more resistant to magic, which is very strong, I think, as well. So whereas strength will be more tanky to other stuff, you got intelligence resistant to magic. And then that's just like the overview of what that'll give you. Okay. Yeah. Hero changes. All hero talent trees have been reassigned.
For a very long time.
Many new ability-specific talents have been added. I'm gonna have a biscuit before we.
Like Undying.
Like every hero. Thanks for more sound effects.
Well, it says all. That probably won't be every hero in the game.
We should do a highlight thing where it's just sound effects of Ethan. Yeah, I don't need. Okay, I'm just going to be going through significant ones of these. Like it said, the ability-specific ones. So, we got Mistcoil Heal, Curse of Avernus Slow, and Aphatic Shield Health.
250 extra shield health.
Yeah, there's 90 damage, and this Curse of Avernus Slow. I didn't mean to highlight that one, but I can't because it's, written in a line. But these two together would be very strong as a carrier battle. 90 extra damage, and then you're slowing people, like, ridiculously. Okay, anything else here specific?
Oh, massive.
So we've got a cleave. A cleave on Alchemist, yep.
Oh my gosh.
More concoction damage, a lot less cooldown, and better attack rate on the ult.
A cleave. He's just gonna farm.
Well, it's at level 20, so it's not.
Yeah, but he gets loads of farm. He's like level 20.
I know, but Alchemist will max items, like, very quickly.
Yeah, but after that, he just goes off.
He basically builds without the radiance, then. Just like, all Battle Furies. That's cool. So this guy's had his remodel. Not really sure about all that kind of stuff again there. Ice Blast kill threshold, that is amazing. Cold Feet has, if they're, I think it's like 10% or something, if they're under 10% you shatter and die instantly, or 12. Yeah, 12% you shatter and die instantly. This would put it up to 16.
Whoa, that's
like,
I know that that's only 4% more. That's
extra
amazing.
chilling touch damage, Ice Vortex slow and magic resistance, and charges of Cold Feet. Even though that one's amazing, 4 charges of Cold Feet. You can just keep people rooted forever. creates.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So you can't control this illusion, but when you blink away, the illusion's left behind to
Although,
auto
if
attack.
I'm honest with you,
whatever's
that
left.
minus 1 second blink cooldown, I know it's 1 second, but that's actually really good. So, like,
Thanks
that's
for
every,
being
like,
honest with me.
I think that's every 3 seconds you can cover a lot of range.
I'm glad you were being honest. Okay, we got. Oh, I don't know if that was there before, but that attack range is pretty good. Lifesteal and
Lots of
spark wraith damage.
Flux duration.
What is that? Oh, right. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Bigger Berserker's Call.
What?
This is amazing. Have you seen this? When he right clicks, he can.
Question mark.
Yeah, when he right clicks. Oh, yeah, you probably wouldn't get that.
What?
When he right clicks, he can spin.
Cool. You got double chance.
That makes no sense. What's a double percentage?
There's a double chance to call. So say you called someone, and then he started attacking that person, and that person was attacking you. Would that mean like you have more chance?
You'd have more spins. Wait, is it not a percent? It just says attacks proc counter helix. It's not a percent. Why is he's now a carry? He's now just a carry. You just get attack speed and blink.
Blink call.
You just blink and you just
Rampage in like 2 seconds.
Mayonnaise and like four moon shards in a blink. That's it. You don't even get boots. You just walk around, wait for people to gather, and then just right-click them and just spin round. Like you'd be constantly spinning. Because like that's ridiculous. I thought it was a percent chance. Every attack procs counter helix.
Are you sure it doesn't mean like the chance that you have for
Rolls helix chance on attack.
Rolls helix chance.
I don't get what that means though.
I think it
Rolls.
means.
It probably.
I think it means that the chance rolls onto his attacks. So like
What?
his attacks have a 20% chance of
If
doing
you're
this
right,
well.
I'm gonna cry. Okay, because that makes no sense to me. But yes.
That's heuristic.
Oh, Bane carry also.
Oh yeah, steal damage,
Yeah.
moonshot.
Steals damage and then
That's like-
plus 100 damage
Yeah.
reduction. Oh dear.
And the extra brain sap damage.
no, that
that's
would-
like
that would- it could work,
550. And
Oh,
every
and with this,
armor-
he can attack nightmare units.
What?
So you know where you would like
And
not.
he steals damage in nightmares. Steals all his damage.
Should you like stop getting so excited? I know you're hyped, but you're also spitting at me.
7 seconds field duration. That's very good. If you're on your own with someone. Like say a sniper.
That's a really long. Don't know what that is. He flies on top of our cordon. Okay,
Firefly duration.
yeah,
There
I've
was
got Firefly duration.
Firefly.
Cooldown on stop.
Would not believe your eyes. 10 million fireflies. Yes. 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 10 million fireflies. You would not believe your eyes. Hey, 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 hey,
Hey, you can join in. Remember I said I'm doing this as a stream thing. You can just walk in because we're expecting Gary to, even though he said
Gary!
no, I don't want to.
Gary, come fix the box.
What? Fix the poles. What poles? Oh. I get what you mean now. You can't use inside jokes on a stream. It doesn't make any sense.
I don't tell Gary.
Not believe your eyes. If 10 million Gary goes, put up the poles in our house. the best.
8 seconds firefly duration though. Matt, 8 seconds firefly duration.
Yes!
Is really good.
Yes!
I believe I can fly.
Oh, and a hero
Oh my
reworked.
God.
Yay!
Oh yeah, I've seen this. He summons a new.
Okay, so like his wild axes are like spammable but like weaker, and they hello. And they also do I did to get to the internet. So they're weaker, but they also amp all damage by Beastmaster. So and his units. So everything Beastmaster has does more damage to the people that are hit by these axes.
This guy could be a carry if I'm honest with you.
Everyone's a carry. This is what the update is, Ethan. So everyone's a carry update.
Brain carry.
Brain carry. Well, if you're not
Brain
carrying
needs
a
a
brain, then you're
brain.
dead. Okay, Call of the Wild is now 1 ability rather than 2.
Get these. Take them up and you keep going.
Alright. I could cut it. What are we on? Yeah? Alright. I'm gonna cut it there and we'll jump back. Right.
Yep, we're back.
Things are upstairs.
3. Well, it's
3!
that would be in one of my Noise videos.
No more. No, I'm not actually doing that. It was a joke. I was laughing.
I know, Matt.
Okay, so
Oh my gosh.
so Call of the Wild, single ability. Rather than having a boar and a hawk. At level 1 he gets boar, at level 2 he gets boar and the boar upgrades, at level 3 he adds the hawk, level 4 you get a random neutral
That's
out of the
really
list there. Alpha Wolf, Hellbear Smasher, Satar Tormentor, Centaur Conqueror,
Centaur
Dux Troll Summoner.
Centaur Conqueror.
And then the boar's been reskilled a bit, hawk is no longer invisible. Yeah. Okay. Plus
What?
2 hawks.
What? Why would you even want that?
All the
3
vision.
hawks, just like, hello, I'm scouting.
All hawks.
Get
Oh, you can't
refresher.
get the 2 boars now, can you?
Oh, that's pan.
Well, you get extra damage and a random neutral.
Okay. 1 ball, a ball for random neutral.
That sounds like a good trade. Rupture cast range. Good.
Oh, guys, look, he gets thirstier.
Blood right. He's thirsty.
What does that mean?
Rupture
That's the-
damage increase.
Matt, that used to be there anyway.
What?
14% rupture
I
damage.
don't know, I can't remember. How would I
That used
remember
to
all of
be
these
there as well.
talents off by heart?
20 thirst is new, that's the only one.
Oh, so the blood rate cooldown's not new either. Okay, you can alt-click the track thing to see how much money's available. Is
Oh, that's
50
cool.
evasion. Track golds affects self
What? Does
and
he get bonus
allies
golds every
more
like kill?
gold in the late game.
125 crits, that's really good.
Oh, I didn't actually
Get
reset the
rapier,
timer over
guys.
you on.
Rapier bounty hunter.
I think that was the same, wasn't it?
No, the ginger critical strike.
The ginger critical strike.
Yes, the ginger cat.
Critical strikes only versus ginger people.
Look at that cooldown reduction.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
What? That's like a
Spam
40
it.
second.
Yeah, you can, look, there's one there, and there's one there, you just buff up the flippin' pandas. Baby pandas.
Oh, that's new. It used to be full
Buff
max two
damage.
stacks.
Okay, that's cool.
And it used
This
to be
one's interesting, I don't know if this is just a huge debuff, to be honest. So you no longer get imbers and webs.
What? That is awful.
But if you're hit, you can still unlimitedly path. So, before when you're attacked, you couldn't walk through trees or over cliffs. Now you can just like leg it. So if you just got move speed, you're sorted. And spiders are being buffed. The webs have been
Spider-Man.
debuffed, but the spiders have been buffed quite significantly.
Wait, there's more life steal and damage.
Yes. I don't actually know what's different there.
Strength damage, return.
What? Strength damage return. Oh, return strength
And,
damage.
and double edge. Wait, what? That means double edge does like 700 damage.
Probably about 600. Yes. extra chaos bolt boost, reality rift spell immunity, 150 gold per minute. That's why.
Reality with armor reduction. Oh my god.
Just get those two.
Matt, Deso.
Oh right.
With super
I
armor
was thinking
reduction.
Dagon when you said Deso. I'm a strange man. Okay. Attack range increased. Oh, he's gonna be sniper. The teleport thing no longer exists, but you can wait.
I don't know.
Oh, so they've just given him one less ability and put two together. So he still has the teleport, but it's just on a different spell.
Yeah.
Right.
Test of faith cooldown or max count. I don't even know what that is.
Test the target allies healing for half the damage values. So you can now do the random heal as well as the random damage. Okay, that's pretty cool.
I don't even know what that
What
is. What does that
heck?
mean?
That's his thing, isn't it?
Oh, that's how he's. He can have like 10 creeps at once.
No, we would have 8, but yes.
What?
Creep, lost 1,000 creep, bindle, and
Oh
health.
my gosh.
Well, that's insane. Clanks.
Clanky the Claw.
Oh yeah, Strife is Strafe. Okay, so this is insane. You get like plus loads of attack speed,
That's a
but
lot.
only for 3 seconds. So that's a lot less. But during that 3 seconds, you dodge up to 3 projectiles. Have you not seen this happen?
Yeah, I've seen it, but I didn't.
Like
know
he's
what it
literally,
was.
he's like little
Yeah, he
teleporting
like-
all over the place. It's brilliant. I really like this. And if
What does
you
it mean?
lose,
does it mean?
if you're hit by, if you've already dodged 3 projectiles, it ends. You don't get the extra attack speed. So if someone's like already hitting you, you know. It
Oh,
won't
the
be
cooldown's gone up a lot as well. I think the cooldown used to be like 10.
Pursuing arrows damage. Oh, evasion actually. That would be better based on this. Because
Oh my gosh,
you'd have a
Matt,
chance.
Level 25.
Yeah,
He just gets.
shots.
He just gets Medusa.
I think that's better. I think that's better. Stacks and duration. Because this new ability is
Just get
awesome.
Medusa.
You get that as well, the evasion. So even if they hit you with 3, there's a chance that they miss one and you keep the strife on. That's awesome. I absolutely love this new
Battery
ability.
assault
I want to try it out like right now.
Rocket flare is true
Rocket flare true sight. That's pretty cool. Battery assault interval.
What?
Wait, there's a battery assault damage and a battery assault interval.
What?
You
You
could,
can
like,
kill
just
one
murder
shot
anyone with-
everyone.
Well, no, not one shot.
Oh, no.
You would be able to kill everyone with if one prop
you 1v1.
one shot. If one prop one shot Ethan, he does like
Walks
20
into
props.
a team fight. What's up?
Walk up to the team
Rampage.
fight like, what up? I got a battery assault.
I got a battery and I'm not afraid to use it.
Then I'm gonna assault you
14%
with it as the
Oh,
mugging
look,
battery.
man, it cost the man a loss again.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's pretty cool.
60 freezing field damage. That's what's new.
Yeah, that's interesting. I like that.
That's
And it's an
power
It's
wall.
yeah, have you seen that?
It's
That's awesome.
OP.
But,
Just get.
sorry, I didn't finish on that.
There's one
It's an
there.
aura. So everyone around you gets less mana costs and can't be as much.
Teenage with Battle Fury. CM's
the person
counter.
that flipping anti-mage is supposed to be amazing at killing is now a huge anti-mage counter. You just tank her up and like hide her, and she just makes all your guys immortal.
Get,
Well,
get
not a
Shadow
bit, but-
Blade.
Oh yeah.
She
Anyway,
sits in the middle.
this is pretty cool.
Vacuum
Oh
in.
my gosh,
What's that?
that's the move speed. You can do an AOE surge.
What? Team
I
fight.
think-
Everybody
That's
but
better
you.
than parallel wall. That's insane. You could just leg it with your entire team.
We lost the team fight
Imagine-
out of
It lasts like 8 seconds at max level. Imagine like a smoke play. where you just amp your entire team and you just leg it into battle. You wouldn't need a blink on RP or anything. You just ravage, Tidehunter just swimming in, just like, yeah. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
150 iron shell.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Damage.
Alright, this is interesting. Okay, so targets a unit and releases a poison that splashes on nearby targets.
Like the ancients thing, I guess. Why is it
So
down
this
by
splashes
1
everywhere.
second, slow?
The debuff gets refreshed when they're attacked. It's physical damage.
0.5 weave armor per second.
Alright, that's interesting.
Right, look at his level 25. Just ultimate armor.
Yeah, I'd like to test out that. This is
Oh, that
ridiculous.
is OP.
Why? Just why?
Just run around towers. You're dead, mate.
Like, I still think that's stronger, but I feel like we're only ever gonna see that.
Yes.
Just because it's gonna be hilarious.
I don't kill you, blood.
Like, it was difficult enough to kill her before when she was
4
destroying
seconds
everything.
kinetic field duration.
Oh wow, that's what? That's like 4-second glimpse.
Wait. 3 seconds
What was it?
less kinetic field cooldown and 4 seconds extra. You just perma.
You just get all this spell stuff. You don't need that one, or that. You just get that. No, that one, and then I suppose you would have to choose, but still, that's insane. The amount of spells. Woohoo! 100% clean damage.
Wow.
Another carry.
Devour target.
Although that's
essential.
pretty cool. That was there before. That's pretty cool.
100% clean.
No,
That's
I
two
like
battle-
that.
That's like 3 battle furies.
I don't know how much the Battle Fury does again. Okay, it's just under 3 Battle Furies then.
Oh, 40
Alright,
strength.
Breathe
man.
fire. Where's this cool? Oh yeah, you were saying. Oh yeah, I got confused again because you were saying decay, as in decay, not DK. Cooldown. Because when you said, oh my gosh, DK no cooldown, I was like, what? As in permanent dragon form or something? I was like, what? That's ridiculous. Why did he even have a normal form now? Or is that his ags? Okay, so that's all pretty cool.
Extra duration.
40 strength with that stats, like we were saying. Oh yeah, Drow.
6%.
Does pace.
20%
Move
precision
speed.
armor, man.
Move speed. Remember the move speed thing? The move. That's like 100 agility. That's genuinely like 100 agility from a thing now.
Gust distance, gust duration, and cooldown. It's perma push
Yeah, I don't.
people.
50% cooldown reduction. Even if you got that, that would only help with Gust, because if you're using the Precision Aura spell, you want to have the Precision Aura damage. This would only help Gust, really. I don't really get.
No.
Support Drow Ranger! Why would that be? Why is that? Support Drow Ranger! Leo!
No, she can literally just perma gust people. Half the cooldown.
I don't think that's
Extra
permanent, but
Gust
okay.
duration and gust distance.
Okay, you try out the permagust build. I think that stun duration on boulder smash, rolling boulder damage, that's pretty good. Okay, this is interesting. The initial damage no longer exists, so when you actually use Echo Slam and there's like no people for it to bounce to, it does no damage at all. However, the bounce damage does twice if they're not illusions and are actual heroes, and the echo damage is increased. So basically, it's weaker with less people, but even more damage with more people. And if they're all real heroes, and Meepo, if it's Meepo,
MPL.
it bounces twice off each Meepo unit, and then whatever team is there.
It bounces twice.
I mean, because it's if it versus PL and Chaos Knight and Luna, it's still going to be strong, but it doesn't bounce twice off those illusions. But Meepo isn't the illusion; it does work full damage on Meepo.
50 echo damage as well.
Yeah. That's a lot of echo damage. That's
Minus
160.
2 seconds cooldown. Octarine Core, you can just perma stun
True
people,
story.
like Ember.
Where have I gone?
Oh, you just
Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend. That song's been in my head for.
They can take damage with Echo Storm.
Yeah, if it's not over that
200 damage. That's
natural,
a lot.
natural and a visual effect. 100% lifesteal.
Oh my gosh, Matt.
What are they doing with the game?
Although the other one, Matt,
No,
75 seconds.
no,
Matt,
100%
that's like 10
lifesteal.
seconds cooldown. Although
You just-
Matt steals all the damage, just walks into the enemy's base. Die!
70 attack speed. Hero attack. Health. 100% lifesteal. Just
My life is
regen. It's Monkey King. It's just Monkey King. It's just Monkey King without Boundless Strike. That's what it is. Okay. Oh wow. That's awesome. What the heck?
What does that mean?
What? That's just that. What?
What?
That means that's like. Well, I don't know if it is Monkey
don't
King
get
bar
any more
anymore,
spam
but
ammo,
like
but
you
what
can't
the
ever
heck?
miss.
What?
That's like Monkey King bar, just as a talent.
Whoa!
That's amazing.
Die!
Okay, Carry Ember might be coming back. You know, the non-magic one. With if you're doing 20 damage.
5 seconds remnant
That.
charge.
2 sleight of fist charges. That's his attack, everyone. That's okay.
What? Matt, 5-second remnant cooldown.
I don't know, they're all pretty good actually. Both the magical and the physical may have been balanced out by these.
Enchantress, there's not much. You haven't changed.
Nature's untouchable, slow. I don't know if anything's actually changed there, but apparently it has, so I'm gonna believe it.
Still Eidolon damage with the 8 extra. Oh my gosh. Just kill a tower in like 5 seconds.
That's pretty insane. Chronosphere
Oh, yeah, that's
AoE,
really good.
although it got a backtrack back.
No.
What? Do you not remember that? It's his old ability, where he evades, like PA. He gets evasion.
Bigger chrono.
But he does
Massive chrono.
He does the thing with his head where he's like. No, not everything is that noise.
Okay,
That's really strong.
yes.
You don't even have to build physical damage. You could just go magical void with time lock and Mayonnaise. Oh, and the thing, the other one, the new item that does magical. I can't remember. Homing missiles,
goes very
like
fast.
updated.
It goes really
It's
fast.
pretty cool now.
It's like gotta go
Global
fast.
cooldowns back, but not as his Ags. But still, I think with all the buffs to homing missile charges would be a lot better, considering homing missile's very strong now. Because it's instant cast, and like, it's
How long does
fast.
it take to get a charge? Like, how do you get a charge?
I don't know.
I
Why? Why are we doing
What's
this?
that?
Why are we doing this to his game? His heal has 0 cooldown.
Oh.
Why are we doing this to the game? Why have you done this? Counterpick her, ban her skill every game.
Invoker is broken.
Well, not
It's level-
broken. This
it's-
is awesome.
It's level 20.
I like that all his
How-
things, all his things are to do with his
Yeah,
abilities. I know those two haven't changed. Oh, no. I know those two haven't changed now at the bottom because they were
Well,
good already.
if I'm
But
honest
this
with
is pretty
If
good.
I'm honest with you, the alacrity damage.
Stop
and speed.
being honest with me.
That's really good. The other level 20, not the super shot
Yeah.
one. That's actually really
But-
good. Get, like,
That
100
without showing it,
bonus
Super
damage.
Sunstrike, as you explained, is difficult to talk about. Without showing it, it just does it everywhere. This is interesting. You auto attack every time your ally attacks. So right click, whisper, tether stuns, blah blah blah.
Get Tron
Tether
back.
grant scepter bonus. Have you
Oh,
not
yeah.
seen that? That's insane. Just like free ag scepter on whoever you tether to.
Do you have to have arms?
I don't know. It's talent. You just give a free axe to whoever you're tethered to. That's ridiculous.
Tiny.
Tiny, I don't think he has an axe anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Can you stop ruining Tiny? We're still not
No,
there.
it's just Tiny Mario is really good together. Anyway, Kiro,
Pass
it's
points.
pure and it pierces me.
Do that. Liquid fire attack speed -60. Wow. Okay. Dual breast damage as well.
5 extra
You can-
Omni-Slash.
You can cast the ward now while spinning. You're not actually
5
silenced.
Omni-Slashes.
Yeah,
That's
600 health is still pretty. That's significant. I mean, I suppose it's to balance out how strong Omnislash would be, but that is significant. If you're playing a not, not going with the Ags, and you're playing like a position
Right.
1 carry, that's strong. Mana leak range reduced. Oh, that's good because the
8
cast range
spell
is
life
ridiculous.
steal. I mean, that's not that bad, but.
From his first, that's very strong.
Oh, it's
Tonka can now use Quelling Blade again. That's
Matt, your
ridiculous.
ship fleet is broken.
What? Oh, thanks for your appearance, Gary. When are you gonna put up some poles? For 1 second. You have 1 second.
Oh, Matt.
This is a bad idea. You're
Matt,
just gonna
your
do it
ship
ironically.
fleet is broken.
I don't know what that is.
Someone like 5. You use ghost ship with 5.
Oh, that's what it was on the fails.
It's just broken. You ult.
I thought it was just Rubik stealing a ghost ship, and it was 2 of them, but oh my god.
No, it's literally.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I've never seen that then. You're not very excited. You sound depressed. Do you want to sit there?
Matt,
You
5.
want to sit there? Put a
Matt,
pillow up.
50% type ability. That's
Would you like a biscuit as well?
sorry.
Being a good boy.
All out.
Out of
50%
what?
type
Yeah,
ability.
that's very strong.
Ghost ship fleet is
Haven't
broken.
seen Ghost Ship.
We recorded for about an hour and you're gonna tell.
Joe, with the look. We done all the items. Receive attack cooldown. Oh, that's pretty cool. Overwhelming
That
odds,
used to
hero
already be
damage. Oh, okay, I don't really know.
I think.
Is there anything you see about that, you psychic
no,
freak?
No.
Okay.
Ice armor, that's new. He was-
That's very
so
strong.
cool. He gets an Urn of Shadows
Yes.
on ice armor.
I don't know if that's plus 2% feast. And remember, this guy is
Oh,
no longer a
it's-
unique flippin' attack modifier, so you can just like stick a diffusal
Oh,
blade and a Skadi and a.
Matt, or you get 2 seconds instead of 1 second.
No, that's better. That's better. That's always better.
50% open wounds healed.
No, that's better. This one's better. Shut up. Shut up. Okay. Anything?
Dragon
There?
save cooldown, that's it.
That was very good for spamming.
You get like a 2.
Have you seen this one?
Oh yeah, it's
1,000 Earth Spike range
I
or
know.
an AoE
It's
hex.
an area. It's an
Yeah.
area target.
Yeah, you have to choose. Both of them are brilliant.
I'd go with Spike.
That's very good. It depends. It's all situational. If there's someone you want to break, hex would be better.
Now it's roasting.
Well, do you mean literally or metaphorically?
Nah,
Because I don't want to fire again.
Entangle's got no cooldown.
That's good.
Because perma root people will do that.
Ugh, free BKB with Battle Cry. That's strong.
How long does it last?
Don't know. Someone at the door. Okay, you can do that. Good job.
Eclipse mini stun as well, that's really good.
Extra
25
mini stun.
lifesteal. Wait, minus 2
Wow.
seconds loosened.
We will have good day.
Joel, I got that parcel! Joel, oh that's a big parcel. Joel, yeah, we got 3 extra wolves summoned.
Wait,
Five-
whoa.
five
Well, that's
in-
the howl. Plus 600 health
Oh
globally.
my gosh.
No, that's better than wolves.
In a team
That's
fight.
better than wolves.
Oh, everybody.
600 health
Everybody.
globally. Oh my
What's
god.
Magnus now?
Plus
Bonus in
extra
power.
RP time.
I'd go in power. Split shot.
Right, okay. Split shot's now passive and doesn't have a million arrows. and the damage reduction is slightly more earlier. You know, if you turn away from Medusa, it doesn't do anything there. Okay.
Okay. 2 seconds. Split shot using modifiers is broken.
Oh.
Wait. 7 extra split shot targets. Oh my gosh.
I think that's still better.
Oh,
Crits.
So 7
That's
split
difficult
shot
actually.
targets. You get 10 split shot targets.
I don't know, that's tough.
You could just kill a PA.
Hit 10 targets
no.
or
No,
Yeah,
if
next
crit
one.
3.
we could
Crit 3 on Burn Manor 3 and Lifesteal 3
it'd
and
be
stuff.
split shot. It's way
Mm.
better.
I like that, that's strong.
40 proof damage. That's
Especially the crits. 700 health? Is it that to just one or is that
It'd
all?
probably be-
yeah.
Oh, this is cool.
yeah,
3 charges on lead.
25 mana break.
Where?
Cool
20
down.
Oh, oh, right. Okay, that's cool. That's you don't need to buy diffusal for
Oh, so
that.
it's kept.
Oh, you got charges.
That's
for
a lot of moonlight.
Yeah, but it has kept the other ones the same.
Yeah.
Leap is
Right.
really good.
Oh, he's got one. The plus the
100
25.
armor.
No, have you seen the other one? Oh, plus 1 record command mode. It makes his
Yeah.
finger massive.
But have you seen that? On the thing where they showed this, it was on the same video, wasn't it?
No.
They showed the huge, oh, it might be a different one. First, they showed the huge Wukong's command ring, which is amazing,
Matt,
fair
have you
play,
seen level
because it's
10?
easier to stay in it, so that's even stronger. But
153
the axes
damage.
in the demo were just hitting him, and he wasn't taking any damage.
That tree dance AoE.
Bleh.
That's massive. Level 10.
Oh, vision. Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. That could go along with support.
What's
Maybe they're
Primus
bringing
doing?
support back.
Primus
That's his jump down. Right, here we go.
Oh yeah, he's got a new move.
Okay, he's attribute shift is what changes his attributes, which kind of makes sense. So, adaptive strike is 2 abilities. So rather than having one ability that does both,
Yes,
you
one
can have
agility and one
one that does the agility damage and one that does the strength, stun and knockback. Poor thing doesn't have a scepter anymore. He changes to the hero and basically gains all their stuff, but it doesn't say it. They can do spells. It gains all their.
You can do spells.
Oh, okay. Obviously, it does the spells as well, but you can die. It's not like life stealers. If the carrier you're in dies, you die. So it is kind of risky. When you shoot the strike, you hit twice extra.
Do it 3 times.
Oh, more fat-like targets. The plays, you can just become someone and just bait everyone and just be like, hey, I'm a support over here, guys, and just destroy them.
Send me carry. Support more friends. Send me carry. Drag everyone.
Yeah, not much change there. Don't know if anything changed there.
No.
Yay! Make him worse again. Make Dota playable again. Okay, that's strong. Don't know if that was there before.
No, definitely.
That's very
I
strong.
used to always play this.
This is amazing.
What does that mean? My 100
You have
agility with what
Oh
it does.
yeah,
Oh
you
my
know about the
gosh.
attribute shifts. We've covered this.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you know how if you were
Oh
like
my God.
an intel hero like Storm and you bought intel items, you got damage.
Oh yeah.
They now bring other stuff with them. So if you're strength, and you buy strength items, you get 1 damage and 0.15 stat resistance, which means, do you know what stat resistance is? It's on another item. So, like, stuns will last less time on you, and silences. Agility, all agility heroes have 5 less move speed, but every time they get an agility point, it goes up by 0.06%. So, that's actually considerably Drow. It's like a race car now. And then magic, not in magic, intel gives you magic resistance. So
That's
yeah, it's
new.
pretty cool.
75%.
70.
It used to be 100. Matt, what does Vendetta on
33
a...
parts.
No, it's going to be split in 2 parts.
Captain Matt,
no.
what does Vendetta on a obstruct part do?
You can climb over everything.
Carry over
Oh, that's cool.
You can just.
60 gold from it, 90 down to 30 strikes.
I think the majority of that was there before, but okay, Joe.
Fire
You
ball-
can live the dream, Joe.
Fire
Live the
damage.
karaoke dream. You tired? Oh, retired. I get it now. I'm tired of Dota.
Bonus heal.
That's
I don't
not
like
that different. Oh, this is cool. You now see visual effects if you're gonna die or not during False Promise. So you know if you're gonna die at the end of it or not. There's like a thing.
Oh,
over
that's
here.
cool. Oh, yeah, also Invis. which is
Invis, False
amazing.
Promise, which is what it used to be, which is why Oracle was OP when he came out, so that's interesting, having that back. Remember, even though this guy doesn't look like he has much changes, his arcane thingy now, arcane orb, is now no longer a unique attack modifier.
Yeah.
So like, Scardy OD, and Diffusal OD, and what the heck is this guy? He's so strong now, yeah. That would be very strong. Plus
Spell
5% coup de
Wait,
grace.
Matt?
That's it.
Matt, is this arcane or
Oh, and
magical?
that's never need to go Battle Fury again.
Matt,
Level 15
Is this
cleavage.
arcane?
Number 25, the other one though, plus 25% of their evasion. Which it could be
pretty good.
evasion.
or 5%.
Depends if people have
bonus
already got
crit.
Monkey King, but you can just base it off
Wait,
that
that's
really.
really bad. Only
What?
plus 5% crit. That's really bad.
How?
With the credit itself as well, that's like a 40%.
Max illusions, that's pretty cool. Critical what? What does that mean? Times 2. Oh well. So he gets some sort of crits and extra illusions from talents. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's good. Supernova hit count.
Oh, so it takes longer to kill. That's pretty good.
140 Icarus dive. What does that mean?
I don't know. That doesn't tell
Does
us
it mean
anything.
range?
That can't be damage.
No, it doesn't. It must be range.
No, yes,
That's
gotta be
massive
range.
range.
We're on 25. Okay,
Oh, Dream Coil.
we're gonna stop it for that one, and we're gonna jump back in again once more coffee. Okay, this could potentially be the last slot.
Yes, part 4.
Is it? I can't even remember.
Part 4.
All right. No. Gosh, I've ruined it already.
Right, we're on Puck.
Okay, so this is interesting. Dream Coil deals that.
420 gold a minute.
And yeah,
Oh my
all that
gosh.
stuff, but this is kind of what we're focusing on. Have you seen that?
Yes.
With the rapid fire on everyone. It is amazing.
Oh my god.
It's amazing.
Yeah, but
It's amazing.
that's OP. Huck pulls wounds too.
Dismember pulls targets closer. Well, how much range does it have? Doesn't say that. Yeah.
13 spell lifesteal. That's amazing.
No. Okay.
Life
No,
trade
target
range.
tombstone, not really much there. This is the one I was on about. 20-second spell block, or you scream of pain with fear.
Queen of Pain.
I don't exactly know what this means. 20-second spell block, but okay.
They're changing
Pretty interesting.
clock all the time. Oh yeah,
Okay,
that's
they've reworked
amazing.
this. This is pretty good because
passive.
it was kind of weird before, but I like it.
Crazy.
Oh, so the level 25 talent actually buffs it with even less of an interval. So every 2 seconds it would do that. That's pretty cool. Because Raze is kind of like one of those up in your face, chase people and blow them up kind of characters. This is insane. Ricky's amazing.
How?
Okay, so where is it? That one. Cloak and Dagger doesn't reveal. So that's his backstab thing. Okay? So whatever you do, right? You don't lose invis unless you're detected.
What? Oh.
You just permanent invis. You can attack through it.
Why?
I don't know.
Why? Just kill Ricky.
Yeah, pretty much.
in Dota.
This is interesting. Have you seen this? His passive null field can now be switched between offense and defense. So normally it was just defense, so it means everyone on your team takes less magic. You can actually make everyone on the enemy team take more magic now as well, as an aura. So that's pretty interesting. Okay, telekinesis.
What?
Spell-
That is OP.
spells, extra null field. Pretty good.
Spell out.
Blind.
I think
I
it
don't
gives.
know.
I think it puts like evasion.
That wouldn't be blind, I don't think. When you kill someone under Soul Catcher, you get their illusion. Yeah, that's pretty much all the stuff for him.
That's dead.
The Shadow Rays damage,
Yay! Finally. He used to be like so good.
Who?
Shadow
What? How?
But he still is.
Hey, what are you talking about?
He
He's like
just
stronger.
uses all three of his things.
Yeah, we're just stronger now.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It does slightly less damage, but if you
Okay.
hit each one, it does extra damage. If you hit all 3 raises, it does an 120 extra. Damage per soul is 3. That's pretty good. Presence or affects buildings. That's interesting.
3 damage per soul. Yes.
Really interesting though. Plus 2 global silence. That's interesting. Plus 2 intel steal.
Oh
Wow,
my god.
that's good. Okay. Sphere damage.
What's the global? That's it. Global shot.
Oh wow.
The slow people.
Plus
global.
1 arcane bolt. That's his first. Yeah. So
Yes,
you
it
double
means like
arcane
that.
bolt. That's pretty good.
Wait.
Look
What
at
did you get?
that,
Oh,
you get caught.
4.
That'd be a
4. That is wow.
You can't take off corrosive haze. Would that mean with Slark? Can he not purge it off anymore? I mean, you could probably not do it anymore with his first, but what about his ult? Does it stay on through the ult? I'm confused. Oh well. Not very much done there.
6 shrapnel charges.
Knockback distance headshot. You've seen that? Every time you headshot, you knock people back.
Whoa.
There's like this guy, there's a video of it, this guy killing Pudge, and he's just like, he's machine gunning him down.
Axe.
And like, before Pudge
none
gets
of the
killed.
spins would kill you.
What are you talking about?
Get on with it. Get on with
Just
it.
shut up. Before he kills this Pudge, he's like halfway across the map when he was next to him at the start. Brilliant. Even more attack range.
Does it mean
Time to cast it, maybe.
I think.
That'd be interesting, because cooldown, that's not really much. Not much there. Reduces unit vision when you hit people with death star. That's pretty cool. That's actually interesting, because it makes it look like an actual haunt kind of thing. Like you get hit by this weird purple guy that appears out of nowhere, and then you can't see. 800 health, that's significant. Oh, this is cool. You
25% greater bash cooldown.
you drop a
Matt, look at Spirit
yes, I know.
Breakers. Oh
You-
yeah, that's
you drop a remnant
wow.
every 500, and
Because Spirit
also
Breakers time.
Overload can go through spell mode. Yes, I saw that, Ethan. Wasn't saying much about it because it feels like a million.
40 extra strength from God.
Strength, got strength.
Storm hammer dispel. What does dispels mean?
Spells, so you can take on effects. Like if
Extra
they're
life
healing and stuff.
steal.
Oh wow, 251 damage.
Oh,
Why would they
mine's
do that?
move. Oh
Why
my
would they do?
gosh.
Oh yeah.
That
Yeah.
is. Oh my god.
But why 251?
Minus 4 second minus cooldown. Like that's. Really
But mine's move.
Oh
Why
The
did
damage has been increased as well. Oh my gosh.
why did the mines move?
Why is Techie's a guy?
Why did why
The damage has gone up, man.
why did they move, Ethan?
Because I guess it means so. Well, they're really slow, but I guess it means you can like rune bomb again.
What?
Like that thing where
What could you rune bomb?
you can put all of the mines. They can cross paths, you know, with the things. With the areas around the mine where you can't place them. You can move them in.
No, I think that still stays with the original ones. The
Paralysis.
first ones.
Oh my gosh. It paralyzes.
Where? Oh my gosh.
Slows effect.
So that's what they've called it. If you slow by 100%, it's paralyzed. Because we saw some of that earlier, didn't we?
The spill paralysis.
Fraction to spells, that's pretty strong. Metamorph attack range, minus thunder cooldown.
I don't
That's
attack
tough.
range. 250 damage for time.
But cooldown reduction.
Damage reduction. Yeah. 24 Kraken Shell. 1,000. Oh my gosh. You just get around the map.
Plus 5 reactive armor stacks, that's strong. Or 100 damage. Why? It's Timbersaw. Why is that an option?
Why
Timbersaw
is
will
Techie's
never be
got
a carry.
200?
He has the worst attack ever.
Techie's right click. No.
Yeah, it's better than because of his attack speed. Techie's right click is better than Timbersaw. Timbersaw just it's so bad.
Rearm effects items in the backpack.
Alright, okay.
You can put BOTs in your backpack.
Yes, you could. Heat sticking missile, mini stun, laser damage, 100 attack damage, carry, tinker, instant, BKB. Well, no, they banned that, didn't they? 100%.
Oh, you can just put him a BKB.
No, you can't. Abyssal. There we go.
Yay, tiny! Finally. Oh, he's
Okay,
got no
health
set.
regen down. Yeah, well, obviously, I said that earlier. Okay, set point, flash damage, agility, don't really. Step is gone, so is crack exterior. So this is the new ability, tree grab. So you have to go up to a tree, and then you click on it and you grab it. And then you for up to 5 hits at max level, have extended range, and deal 25% more damage to everything, but 75% more to buildings. It also splashes 70% along the path, and affects the splash affects buildings. So that's pretty cool. Cooldown starts up. Bonus attack to use. Tree grab gives you a second ability when you grab a tree. Lets you throw your tree. Yes, that is so cool. And it procs your attack. So the tree throw isn't like a set damage, it does the damage of what your attack would be. So that's pretty cool. If you're
Range is
hitting
1,000 as well.
yeah.
That's really good.
Grow grants you stat resistance. See, there's another instance. That's 40% stat resistance at max level. With strength pushing that even higher and that new item, you could be getting pretty high stat resistance, meaning stuns don't work on Tiny almost at all. That's insane. Turn RP into a mini stun. Just like, oh, what was that? Just knock it off.
Well, you only
Damage.
get a little bit less attack.
Attack speed. Yep.
3
Three toss charges. Toss requires no target. What?
Oh, you can just
What? So
throw
you could
nothing
just
at
throw,
someone.
you just throw some nothing at him. Minus 10-second tree grab cooldown. That's pretty cool as well. Okay. What? Plus 100 and 350 eyes. Just get.
Maybe it means he gets more vision?
Just gets 350 eyes. No, it's his ability, Eyes of the Forest. But that is not how you Plus 350 eyes, just like one there, one there, one there, one there, one there.
3 seconds tree respawn time.
Yeah, a couple of heroes have that ability.
What?
Actually, no, a couple don't. I think only he did, but maybe the video. Shut up. Yeah, so
What?
all trees around him respawn in 3 seconds. It's pretty cool. Deuling axes have been, like, moved around. Not really sure how. That is transfer spells. Oh, right, so his ult, the global ult, can dispel things now. That's pretty cool. What was that?
I don't know. What?
12%
It's now.
chance.
It's now a chance. Oh my gosh.
No, is that you? Okay. Is that you?
Just
Wait,
has a
what happened to your
chance.
game?
Okay. Oh, the warm-up pack when you went down did. No, the guy
DC'd.
No.
Matt,
no,
300
a guy didn't
snowball
join,
speed.
So I wasn't in the game.
At 300 snowball speed, you'd be like Sonic.
No, I think
Joel,
that one and
Right
that.
click.
So
Right
I think
click,
you keep it as a spell though, because it doesn't say it's reworked it. Maybe you keep it as a spell, so every 20 seconds you're gonna do it anyway, or
12.
every yeah. But it has a chance to do it as well. That's pretty cool.
Moonshot Tusk.
Firestorm on buildings.
Oh,
That's
wow.
good because it
Wow.
does have max health. That's
Although
significant.
a massive, nearly one. Oh,
And
nearly 1
and-
second.
Not that. No, I get the building.
Tomb Undying.
Oh yeah.
This
it's-
is ridiculous.
it's level 25.
Tombstone's amazing.
Tombstone on death.
Tombstone on death.
30.
Zombie damage. Tombstone attack. Reincarnation.
Does that mean
Most instant
with
decay.
Args he gets no cooldown? Because Args reduces it by 2 seconds. Args cooldown is 2 seconds. I'm gonna try
I
that
don't
when
know.
it comes out on demo. Oh,
AoE Earthshock. That's his first. That's
oh
huge.
yeah, it's massive.
That's huge.
I've seen it on a video.
3 swords damage. Oh, this is pretty interesting.
Oh yeah,
Whenever-
Have you seen the
you
thing
summon someone.
No, it's when someone when an ally dies.
Yeah, they summon.
Yeah.
It's like Reef King's ult. It's with that.
Yeah, that's it.
when they die, you get an illusion of the ally and it kills boys. Yes.
And it actually stays live. It stays live forever until the
No,
until
7
the person
seconds.
gets back. No,
7
it's
seconds.
No, that's
7
Shadow
seconds.
Demon.
Oh yeah, that's the
400 magic missile damage.
It's not that good. I don't think any of those change really. This is interesting.
Oh, here is
Gale hero impact summons 2 walls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's excellent.
If you land at 5 man, you summon 10 walls.
Yes, that's
Yeah, that's math. Quick math. 2 plus 2 plus 2
Maths.
minus-
Oh,
As in how big you
Viper's
are.
passive is now.
Choose.
No, it's a meme. It's a meme. 2 plus 2 is 4 minus 1 is 3. Quick maths.
okay, stop being the meme guy.
Matt, he's
We already
got
have one.
spell.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, no, we were never toxic, but shh. Yeah. So a poison attack does some different stuff, and this puts a splash thing on the floor that just burns people to death and applies break, and it's actually pretty cool. And it also silences with that level, which is pretty good. I can't click off it. There you go. So that's pretty good. Anything interesting here? +1 familiar from a talent. That's good. That's pretty good. Okay.
So much double
Spell immunity. I think these are the same. Oh no, that's Shadow Word AoE. I don't think AoE. I don't think that was said before. Fatal
my-
Blonde's damage at level 10. That's significant. +1 Gemini attack.
Oh yeah,
That's
you
triple.
know, he shoots 3
Triple
attacks.
attack. That's really good. And Swarm takes extra 2 attacks to kill.
He gets mana break, Matt.
Yep.
With 3 attacks.
Level 10. That's good.
With 3 attacks.
No, you
That's
don't
a-
get-
Would that stack with Diffusal?
Oh, do you see?
That stack with Diffusal? Because I know Anti-Mage just doesn't, even though it's not a unique attack modifier. But that's amazing. You get? Have you not seen that?
yeah.
You get to run backwards and it looks really weird.
Then have you seen this thing? I think this is +1 shackle target.
That's good as well.
When you hear strange noises in the house,
No, nobody likes them. We said this.
20% mini stun.
This is family reunion right here.
Well, we weren't exactly ununified.
Yeah.
Disunits. Out of union. In the union.
We're nearly there.
Wait, can you win run and run backwards and fire? Like just pace, just kite them around in circles and pew pew pew. Anything here?
600 night vision.
That's pretty strong.
Matt's got 2 seconds stun. Level 2.
Oh yeah.
That's
Wow.
To the nearest hero. Oh, so the heal does a percentage of max health. That's strong. That's possibly better than that one. An extra maledict tick. That's good as well. More cask bounces. Oh, here we go. Oh, you're not. Okay, so
Oh, yeah,
his
he
crit
doesn't charge
now has a
it.
chance to one-shot
yeah,
creeps
yeah.
that aren't ancients. And then it gives him a charge for each time he does that, and then you can summon skeletons based on that. And he like
What do you want to eat?
our own food that we make when we come in there and finish this. So yeah, and you can use
Yeah, I remember that.
you can cast the blast to order them to attack things, which is actually pretty cool. And then kind of like a brood mother, he has loads of things buffing them. So you got like 5 skeletons, skeleton attack damage. And wait, if you reincarnate and cast the blast, do your skeletons just run everywhere, run wild, attacking all of them in a circle? What's happened to it? Oh, there we go. I selected it. Arc lightning damage. That's strong. I think that's the only change. We got a tiny bit left. It's alright. This one's been like 20 minutes, this part. Apparently you get different tiny grow sizes and nightmare and night stalker daytime nighttime for. I don't even know what that means. Extra guys in the workshop. Ability draft has got support for. Oh wow! I didn't see they put the 2 new ones in. That's interesting. And added all of these as well, but with a limited set of abilities because like it wouldn't make sense if you had pucks first and it's teleport to the first and stuff like that. I understand that. No bug fixes with those. They've been fixed. And I don't know what that means, but something about aligning legs to the side of a cliff. But that is the Dueling Fates update that we still can't find, regardless of the fact that it says new in Dota and then you click it and it's a blank screen, which I think is kind of ironic but also funny at the same time.
Wait, click on it again. It even says Dueling Fates in the website.
Yes, it does. That's sad. What is wrong with Dota? Okay, but thank you very much for watching. What?
Garytrees is away.
Yeah, where is he? I haven't seen him. Corssbones isn't even alive. He's like, well, look at him. He's over there. He's dead.
Guys, I'm dead.
Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoy or learn something or just laugh at the hysterics of whatever happened with that small firefly section we did. And Gary and the poles. That was very weird. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And John, do an outro.